Hmm. Let me just go ahead and check real quick. Yep. Yep. I'm back. Once again to talk about stuff I want in the game. That's right, my own favorite topic. But that's not the only thing I'm doing today. So, I made a little thing that I would not stream again until I get some new equipment because guess what? My last headset broke. Actually, I wouldn't say broke. It's now let's call it broke. uh, so, for the next month, I was just doing my own thing, playing 3on3, playing other games, and was basically browsing around to see if I can get a new headset. My last headset was an Astro A40. Yeah, it's a bit outdated. So I was like, okay, let's just get the new next best thing. Right now, I got the Astro A50X. No, I'm not sponsored to say any of this. I'm just telling you that I was having my eye on this for a bit of a while. So I pulled the trigger yesterday, went ahead and got the A50X. That's what I got on right now. By the way, if you can't tell, actually, you can't tell, you can't see me. I'm standing up right now and I'm just walking around my room. Yeah, I don't have a cord around me, so I can actually walk around my big room and just do whatever I want while pointing at my giant TV. I don't know if I'm going to be playing matches. I'm kind of just going to go down the list for some of the stuff. Let me just check to see if this thing is. Yep, we're good. Before I get into my yap session, I just need to say one thing. This A50X was so annoying to set up. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. All right. As I was saying, this A50X was so annoying to set up. Like, I had to put stuff out and in, and I thought I was missing equipment. No, I had everything, and it just want me to do some random stuff. This might be the most complicated thing I had to set up, but I managed to get everything in order. I had to change some stuff on my PlayStation just so I can have better quality. The quality on this thing is great. I will say that. Anyway, hmm. Oops, I accidentally closed the live. Hang on a second. All right. What am I going to run back today? I don't know. First off, before I even get into this, let me explain why I keep making like stuff I want streams. It's because I keep seeing it. I keep on seeing it. And I did get a couple of the stuff that I did ask for, like the My Career. I asked for the My Career, and I'm loving it more than the 3 versus 3, to be perfectly honest. Because at the moment, my career is much more better than the 3 versus 3. And if half of you guys start saying, well, I like playing 3 versus 3 because I like playing with other people, that's valid. And then there's the other half that are just ball and gun players that are just going to harass me for just saying, dang, you actually play alone? What a weirdo. Okay, tell me that again after you play like something that doesn't involve you shooting or playing basketball. Okay? Though I do have a list this time. Before I wasn't doing a list, now I actually have a list. And I'm just gonna go down the list. First off, I'm just gonna start with the second one I have on this thing. I don't even know if they're doing this. I mean, they probably are, but we haven't heard much from it since the reworking characters part. And you might have saw me lurking in the 3on3 Discord, probably saying what exactly are the old characters that are going to get reworked. I don't even remember if I said this in the last stream, but I'm going to say it again. What is considered old characters? Now, off rip, you're probably thinking like the OG characters like Cindy, Kim, maybe even Fred, those characters, or even Joey. Joey fits in that list. But you guys might have forgotten this game is almost 10 years old. We've been there's been way more characters that is now considered old characters. But I think what they're actually trying to say is outdated characters. Because some of their kits don't reflect what the newer characters have. So, say for example, I go to someone like Kim. None of her passives, none of that, but her skills right here. When you look at her skills, you just think, oh, this is pretty straightforward. Skills aren't not straightforward anymore, is what I'm trying to say. Of course, you got quick change, jab step, screen cut. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. Two of these skills are missing something. And if I go over to Saru, no, not Saru. Actually, yes, Saru. It's missing the selectable skills. Or maybe I can go over to someone like Nadia and say they're missing the offensive, defensive skills. Because this is what every newer character is having at the moment, is selectable skills. So, if any character that doesn't have an offensive defensive slot or a selectable skill, that is what's considered an outdated character. Because after Big Flow dropped, every single character had those, except for everyone behind Big Flow. Or Saru, if you want to say that. So, like, Walker, Jimmy, Little Fox, anyone that's behind Saru, that's the outdated character. I mean, you could say that they have their intensive, that could be their selectable stuff. But that's also what their rework thing is going to be. They're going to pick two skills or one skill and give them probably a defensive or offensive skill so they can catch up with the other characters instead of completely reworking a character. So someone like Carolina, she can probably keep Eurostep and back roll turn and have something added on to her, or have a selectable skill so that maybe you don't want Carolina to have back roll turn anymore, which can be something else. Maybe you want her to have pull up jumper. This can be a selectable skill, and double clutch can be like an offensive defensive skill. That's what I consider an old, outdated character, and probably what they are doing. But it's been a while since they even announced that characters was going to get reworked, that I might as well mention it instead of saying, oh, Cindy, she passes too much. Let's get rid of every single pass thing that she has, which is completely stripping her of what she usually does. If I was to take a break right now and they reworked Cindy and like one, two, three, four of her skills were just completely replaced, I don't know how to play this character anymore. Well, I would, but this will mess up a whole lot of people's muscle memory. So going with the offensive defensive thing is probably what they are going to do. So shooting touch, dive catch, that can get replaced with, I don't know. I don't know, anything defensive like while we're on the topic of, swapping out stuff on older characters, let's talk about one thing that's been, it's Giant G, man. It's Giant G. It's Giant G. Just Giant G. Like, how long has he been here? A year or two? Half a year. A year and a half. A year and a half. A year and a half, and he hasn't gotten the Deacon treatment yet. Why is he still this dominant? And I'm not even going to mention Jack. Actually, Jack is less of a problem than this guy. This giant gorilla is so annoying. Like, I can handle Hal. I can handle a Hal. But if you put a giant G next to Faye, you're cooked. My Faye can handle a Hal. She can't handle giant G. My Murdoch can handle a Hal. He can't handle a giant G. I need to pick either someone with high balance just so I can handle giant G. Because, dude, it's been half a year and a half, and nothing changed about this guy. Zero things changed about this guy. We had tournaments with this gorilla, and nothing changed at all. Are you freaking kidding me that you're gonna leave him like this? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. People keep coming to other players saying, which player should I upgrade? Which one's the better pick? Giant G or, yes, Giant G. I can't even deny it anymore. Giant G is the best. No, not the best. The most annoying. The most annoying. And people are saying that Blair fell off. Blair was never up there. Never. Never. You guys just suck with Blair. Giant G, he just been at the top ever since he got here. Ever since. Yes, he's easily countable. His drive, you just get in his face, you face up on his what is this, power drive or something? Power dribble. You just get in his face and he gets knocked down. That is the only counterplay that I know about. And the other thing is I have a character with upper steel, so he can not walk under the hoop and be basically unstoppable at that point. As soon as Giant G is under the hoop, he's just getting a point. It's over. You either need a 3-point team or someone with high balance just to counter this guy. And if you don't have that, well, you lost. Why is he like this? Almost 2 years in a row. This shouldn't be happening. An unstoppable power forward with incredible athletic ability. He needs a counterplay if all he does is charge forward, get to the hoop, and basically be annoying. I could make the joke that fingertip block needs another nerf, but honestly, this guy needs a nerf. And I haven't seen one nerf that involves Giant G since he released. And they're just letting this pass. I'm thinking like, oh, Giant G is going to be nerfed in the next 3 months or sooner. No, they just ignored us. There are ways of trying to, quote unquote, counter is give the next character something to stop the others. Like Vendel has power defense. What is this? What is it called? Yeah, power defense, which basically stops people in their tracks if it connects. But even that has counterplay built into it, where you just, walk backwards and stop it. At least that thing has counterplay, but that move is specifically to stop Giant G from walking forward and getting to the hoop. Why do I need to play another character just to stop you instead of the big that I have right now? Like, if you build up Lulu enough, you can counter basically anyone that dunks. I'm serious. But let's say if the character doesn't have like manual block, or if you're going to get real lucky with anything trying to stop this guy from getting in your face, offense or defense, but we're just talking offense, his offense, you're gonna have to be like one of 4 or 3 characters just to stop this guy, or pick another Giant G. It's annoying. It really is annoying. So I don't know how he hasn't been nerfed almost 2 years now. He hasn't even been touched, which is annoying. Give him the Deacon treatment. Like, I need him to be stopped at this point. Joy City, he needs to be stopped. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on before I keep talking about this gorilla man. Um, Jerseys. Kind of neglected. Well, the current Battle Pass theme is jerseys, but at the moment, I feel like jerseys are neglected. Even though we have a whole spring season full of jerseys. A whole spring season full of jerseys, and basically that would basically counter what I'm saying, but we're lacking in jersey designs. I like jerseys. First off, this is a basketball game. This is a basketball game, so obviously, if you don't got jerseys in a basketball game, it's gonna feel a little bit off. Was on the 3on3 Discord putting out suggestions, and I was like, we need new jersey designs or jersey varieties because I've only been seeing the big bulky designs ever since these been added in. The big bulky designs. Like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a whole lot of the baggy jersey designs. And then probably once in a blue moon, they'll drop like a regular jersey designs. But that's only 2 designs. There's not enough jersey designs. This is the more recent thing I've been trying to talk about since jerseys are a whole lot customizable. Like you could put your number on it, you could put a back patch on it, or a front patch. They haven't been doing that lately. I mean, they have, but I feel like they're being too safe with jerseys ever since they put this big bulky thing in here, and that's the only thing I'm seeing. So I went over to their other game, FS2, and I noticed. Actually, I went to FS2 and this game, and I noticed that there is plenty of other stuff that can be used as a jersey design. Heck, even in the Vendel trailer, they had a more unique jersey design, even though it's again a big bulky jersey design. They had a little more variety in the jerseys. Like they were character specific. Like there was one for Marisol, there was one for Kaiji, there was one for Nathan. Actually, Nathan has a couple of exclusive jerseys that were just shown in the trailer and never released in the game. And I'm not wrong. Heck, I even went in game and gave some characters like blueprints on what a jersey design can be. Like this Kim outfit, for example, could be a jersey design. Like you could put a number on the bra and then the logo on the other side. Or with Noah, I had this on earlier, but I took it off because I wanted to put on something else. I'll just give you like the basic right here. Or this thing with Noah, where basically it's just a t-shirt and then the logo. You could put the number right there, put the number at the bottom, put the thing on the back, or this thing I have on Faye, like that's a jersey design right there too. How come we don't have that either? And then the thing on FS2 that I saw was a hoodie jersey. Or jersey hoodie, whatever you want to call it. That was all like ripped up. I put it on the Discord. if you want to look at it, but that's a unique design. How come that's not a jersey design or variant that we have? There is plenty of jersey variants that you can put on other than this big bulky thing, since you want to focus on jerseys the whole spring. Why don't we have that? So I want to see more of that. Actually, I want to see that, since there's none of it. And you only know one design. Heck, you even pushed it onto Vendale's default. Vendale's default is literally big and bulky jersey. At first, I did say, "Oh, that's a cool design." That's just because he had other stuff. This is literally the same outfit, but he just has his own bling on. Like this is it. This is his default, and then there's this. Granted, it is slightly skinnier, but for that to be his default, which is also big and bulky, it kind of it makes it a little bit more evident. Let me just throw this back on. Man, what else? Man, what else we got? Oh, shopping bag. I mean, it's been a minute since they put anything in the shopping bag, but uh, anything interesting in the shopping bag. Born to be demon shopping bag. Shopping bags are outdated, man. If I'm being completely honest with you. First off, you already know why. They're extremely luck based and gambling just to get what you want. And number two, if you really want what you want, you're going to have to get every single piece in it. So, say for example, I wanted the skull padding outfit, which what may not be everyone's taste, but let's say these two are the exact same design, right? I get the male one. I got the male one. But for some reason, I don't also have the female version. Even though these two are the exact same design. It's the exact same design, but you're forcing me to search for the female version, even though I already got this version for the guys, which is tedious and a bit really scummy. Actually, it's really scummy since there's a 0.5% chance to even get it. Same goes for the hair. Same goes for the hair. Hairstyle is slightly different, but they share the same name. It's the same hairstyle. Or at least it shares the same hairstyle. But you have me searching for it. Um, I don't know if y'all seen Marvel Rivals lately, but they're doing what 3on3 should have been doing, which is put a minimum price on the outfits or the shopping bag. Say like a value amount. If you was to put like a certain amount in there, or say, oh, if you put in, I don't know, 200 coins, which is basically $20, you automatically get the whole set. That's basically what I'm trying to come up with. Also, I don't know if I even said this yet. Put put the put the similar outfits in like a bundle. So if I get one, I already got the other instead of hunting for the other, because that is very scummy to do for your players that are paying for this essentially. I got a lot. I haven't put money in the game a lot lately. I mean, I have now for like whatever is here. No, it's not here, but I did pay for something recently, but it's not here. But for anyone that is paying for this and putting like the minimum amount in it, and they can just get the outfit, because these are outfits. They shouldn't be this hard to get. Like as a slot machine, we shouldn't be doing this at all. See what's going on here. Nothing. Okay, cool. Oh, these headsets are really good. I keep adjusting the volume on this thing. It's like a little button on the side here. I don't know all the buttons on this thing yet, so I'm still trying to figure out it. All I know is the on switch and the volume, game, and voice button. That's all I know at the moment. Wasn't there a tier event? Oh, there is a tier event. Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. Or at least similar to what I was talking about. See, like in 30 draws, you get that, but replace the draws with points. Like, if you get if you put in 200 points, you get the bundle. Not you get a piece, you get the bundle. Because we shouldn't be working this hard to get everything we want. Felt like I said my piece at this point. Don't really feel like playing any matches, since I already played matches. This tree got bigger lately. I wonder what they're doing with this tree. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I did my little TED talk. And I could probably leave. I could leave the stream like that if I wanted to. So just to sum up, oh, there it is. So to sum up the whole stream, uh, one, I want some new jersey designs. Oh shoot! I almost forgot about the other thing. Hang on, last topic because I was just about to end it right there. The battle pass is boring. They stripped off the points, and they're just leaving us with everything else. Like pet coins. Didn't they remove pet coins from everyone and just gave everyone coins? Just regular coins? If they want to keep pet coins, I mean, you need to give us a higher amount than just 5. Like, at least 50. At least. Or bring back pet coins because that's even better than what we have now. Anyways, the Battle Pass just doesn't really have enough. All we're getting is one celebration, uh, the theme outfit or jersey in this case, maybe even a custom ball that's not infinite use, even though they try to make it infinite use with the 9,000 thing, but that's not infinite. Just make it infinite. Like, where's the custom Marcos at? Where's the emojis? Where's the points? You can shove these in here too. Heck, you can give us like two two celebrations in here if you wanted to. Oh crap, I hit something. You can give us two celebrations in here instead of spreading it out like this. Heck, you can even put like a jersey patch in here. Like a custom jersey patch. There's no jersey patches in here. You can add those too. You know, this incentivizes us to also use jerseys. I like customizing stuff, so why don't we have those? Since jerseys is the only customizable thing, well, for patches and stuff, you can also incentivize us to put patches on stuff. You know, a little more. Also, showroom is not showing any of the newer stuff. That's weird. I can feel my energy going down. Okay, now to sum up the whole stream. No, we're not playing a match. I just I just don't feel like playing a match right now. Y'all see the y'all seen the show yesterday? Man, they showed a whole lot of there's a whole lot of games coming out. I didn't even think Wolf Among Us would show up in there. It was wild. Stellar played Blood Rain. Oh, I'm playing that for real. I'm playing that. Anyway, to put everything in the little binder. One, we need New Jersey variety. I already called out what a outdated character is, and those are probably the characters that are going to get reworked with selectable skills and offensive and defensive skills rather than completely changing them. Nerf Giant G to the ground. Like, he needs to be nerfed to the ground since he is probably the most unbalanced character in the game. Yeah, more unbalanced than Ox Queen. More unbalanced than Ox Queen. Surprisingly. Nerf him to the ground. He's been dominant for a year and a half now, almost 2 years. He needs to be in the ground. I wanna. I if Giant G gets nerfed, get the Deacon treatment, I will literally dance on his grave. Like, you're almost required to use freestyles just so you can get past them. Anyway, shopping bags are still outdated, still gambly. Put a little system so you have the if you reach the minimum amount, you get everything. Add more to the battle pass, like I mentioned before. And my career is better than online. There's also one about completely swapping out certain characters' skills, which I skipped over, apparently. I mean, I don't want to mention it again because I definitely mentioned this a couple times. That characters like Janessa or Chloe having skills that they obviously shouldn't have at all. Like, Chloe doesn't need Sham God. Like, she can have regular crossover or even what does Ampon have? Ampon can have fancy dribble. Ampon has fancy dribble and crossover. Like, you can give that to Chloe if you wanted to. But I think that's why I skipped over it, because I already mentioned it before. Which is completely replace a character's skill with a different skill. I know they have the power to do that. I think it's just gonna mess up some coding for the character or something like that. But yeah, that's the stream. Right now, it's pretty late. I'm enjoying the new headset that I have right now. I think next stream I'm probably going to play maybe something else. Just shake it up. Hope y'all had a good night. And you can go to sleep, okay? Because it's kind of late. I'll see y'all later.